Hey y'all, it's me, Niecy Lynn. This is the 22nd of December. This one I hope will actually air the 22nd of December. If you're part of the Facebook group, you know what happened the week before last. The girls were here and Mike and I and Cottage was here and we were having fun and Mike and I took them to the park and we thought it had finished uploading and went public, but well, it just didn't. So that was fun. So we didn't realize it until I went to film again last Friday. And so I thought for a second about what to do, and Catch was here, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to air last Friday's, and then he and I can just play. So that's what I did. The Friday that, on the 8th, was it the 8th or the 15th? I would have to look. Anywho, after the girls left, I went to get my nails done and to get my hair trimmed. So we're talking about the elephant in the room, like I said, which is this haircut, which is a wreck, which has already been fixed as much as it can be. And I have not got in with a regular person since I cut it. I just, I did it at spur of the moment. I knew if I didn't do it, I wouldn't. So I just went and let somebody cut it off. And then I've trimmed it myself every other time because, I just run the clippers, over this, which is fine. But, it being Christmas and all. And then one other time, the same girl who did it that time trimmed it. But it being Christmas and all, I thought, you probably should go and be sure it's kind of evened up, on top. And I walked in and the girl who had cut it before was not there. And this is me being horrible because part of my brain said, oh, there was one lady already cutting somebody's hair and I was next. And this girl was here. And I looked at her and I thought, oh, I think you're too high to cut my hair. And then of course the other part of my brain said, don't be a hag. So, I let her cut it. And then I went and had my nails done and she just she cut it. I knew she'd cut it too short on top, but after she takes this whack, what are you gonna do, right? So I go get my nails done, I come back home and I try to style it. And I realized that this side is about 1.5 inches. And I don't know if y'all can see this piece here is like 1/2 inch. So I send pictures to Shada and I'm like, because my niece cuts hair, but she doesn't like to cut short hair at all. And so I don't want to ask her to do it. And I meant to call and find somebody at her salon that liked to cut short hair, and I didn't. And of course it bit me in the butt. So I found somebody there now and she shaped it up as best she could. It's somewhat level. And I told her, I said, just do the best you can. And if there's nothing you can do, I'll just walk around, with my head tilted like this so that it looks, level on top in pictures because that's how crooked it was. So this is the haircut I got. This is not the haircut I went for, but what are you gonna do? You're just gonna live with it. So here it is. This is the haircut I got. But since I've seen y'all, the kids have been here. Catch has been here a couple of times. My friend called and we went and did a 5K. And it was the Charlie Brown Christmas run. Isn't that cute? She said she and another friend had done it last year. And that friend hurt her hip and couldn't do it. So she said, I thought, which of my friends is crazy enough that if you call them at the last minute and say, hey, will you come do a 5K with me? They'll say yes. And I immediately thought of you. And I said, well, that's just the universe trying to get me right because I overslept and missed the turkey run this year. So that's just the universe trying to get me back on track and get my life right. So we had Christmas parties at school. They were so generous and sweet. I'll show y'all some of the ornaments I got. This is from the lady I teach with. This is from one of the little boys. And this is from him also. And we got Inspiration Co bracelets and bog bags. And I mean, the parents were insanely generous and the kids were so sweet. So we had lots of fun, but we did this. It was one of our parents' presents. So when I came home, I had to do one with Catch for his mom and daddy. They don't watch, so it's okay. So Brittany and I did these for all the little kids in our class. And then I came home and did one for Catch. So that's his little feet print turned into little mice. And then, so we did his feet, and then he did all the bulbs. And it was hard to keep him on task. Let me tell you, he was wanting to do bulbs all over the thing. And then I have this one ready. So we're gonna go make candies and stuff this afternoon at Annie's, and I'll do dusks on here. So this one will be for dusk, right there. And then I made these for them. We did these for the kids, and so I did one for Catch and one for dusk. And so they will, I'll wrap these up and then they can have a present to give their mom and daddy. So that'll be fun. So I have just been having all the fun, doing all the things. Feeling like I should be ahead of the game. Still behind. I have my stack of Christmas cards over there to be mailed. They're addressed. There they sit over there. So I got a bunch of Happy Mail. We'll look at Christmas cards. I got FFOing done. I've got some whips. So we will look at all these fun things real quick. Let's see here. We'll start with some whips if I can get these undone from my cover pick. Okay. I have a finish and a whip and a whip. So we'll start with this whip. Where is it? I got a mess here. So I have two whips. I have a finish. I've been worn out. I don't know what's going on with that. We had the Shop Girls Christmas party, which was fabulous. We called Nancy. Nancy's 91 now, and so we called and talked to her. Her daughter and son-in-law moved to Kentucky and took her with them. So we didn't get to see her, but we FaceTimed her. So it was super sweet to get to talk to her. Our friend that lives in South Dakota now sent us presents, so we opened them on we videoed it. She was at work, so we couldn't FaceTime her, but we videoed it and sent it so she could see it later. But this is my AM 1918 sampler from Amy, Miss Flossie. Hey Amy, Merry Christmas. I love this. I wish I had got it. I really should have had this. I really should have had so much more stitching done, but I have been doing other fun things. I met my cousins yesterday for lunch. So I have been doing all the fun things and not stitching or finishing my business. This, I am using my red anchor thread. And Dottie, I do hope you're feeling better. I'm gonna say that right now before I forget. What's my tag sticking up? So I got some more of my alphabet done and I finished this. I think last time I didn't have this fully filled in. And I started this side over here. So my border is finished all the way down one side. It started on the other side. I'm finished across the top. And then I just have to finish my alphabet. And then that checkerboard across the bottom. I am loving this. It is beautiful. It's not huge. So it's coming along. I mean, if I could just focus, I have had to undo numerous things because they're not, whenever this one was stitched originally, they didn't put the same number of spaces between everything. And so in my brain, I'll glance at it and I'll think, oh, over 3. And some of them are over 2 or some of them are over 4. So I have had to take them back out and kind of try to pay attention. You can see that's what's happened. I had to do this section 3 times. Because we're watching, I'm watching Christmas shows and not paying attention enough. Or playing Jeopardy or the Big Wheel. Where when I'm watching and I'm hollering out answers and my husband is sitting over there asking me questions, there's a reel of a baby that goes, and that's what it sounds like to me when I am trying to focus on Jeopardy and he is, like he's asking me some ridiculous something about some random, like where's his flashlight? How in the world would I know where your flashlight is? How 2 nights, 2 evenings, all evening long, that was a continual topic of discussion every 15 to 30 minutes. I don't know where my flashlight could be. Well, pray about it, because Jesus knows. That's all I know to tell you. Pray about it, because Jesus knows. Because I don't. And I'm trying to play Jeopardy. And I can't hear the questions when you're blah, 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 over there about your dang flashlight. You have 50 gajillion others to begin with. And I'm trying not to be a hag at Christmas. But seriously, he finally found it last night. He said, I stood over there and just thought about it for 15 minutes staring at where it should sit. What is wrong with you? And then I remembered that I'd used it to fix the hot water heater. Because while he was off about Thanksgiving time, he decided he was going to fix the hot water heater that he wanted hotter. And he turned it up 10 degrees. And if we have kids in this house, you cannot turn the hot water heater up that high. That is too hot and it is dangerous. So after weeks going by, he finally goes and adjusts it partially back to where it was and unfixed it. And had set it down while he was out there and finally remembered. So if it weren't for such traumas, I would have finished AM 1918 sampler. It is in Miss Flossie's Etsy shop. You can find it there, AM 1918 sampler. I'm loving it. Like I said, I should have had it finished by now, but I have been all over the place in my brain and just wore out. I don't know what's going on. Just like super tired. But I have bouts of that. And you have like autoimmune things, and just this time of year, I think everybody's just tired. There's so much going on, and so I've just been like I fall asleep. As much as I hate it. Okay. Now this is my whip because I have a finish also, and then I have some FFOs we're gonna talk about. This is my whip. It is, I believe, called Puffin. One is Puffin Party and one is Pink One Pear. And so this one are Puffins. These are Puffins. So this is Puffin Party. I think I've got it right. I don't think it's Puffin Pear. Puffin Party. This is my last one in the hands-on design. All 6 of them. This is the very last one. So I will... fingers crossed, finish this one by Christmas, and then I will have got the whole 6 of them done this year. I think we started on them back in like August or something. Let's see. I can probably look back here and tell us. Okay, I'm looking, guys. Don't give up. Don't give up on me, baby. I know. I can't stop myself. Okay, here I am working on Polar Bear Peak in September. So it has to have been before that I did Nearly Narwhal. Familial Santa. Noah Finish, Holiday Hoopla. Halloween Rules. Gosh, was it back this far? It Is for Narwhal was a whip in June. So I started them in June. So I could have done one a month and been done, but then I set it to the wayside and didn't work on them like a dodo. Because I finished It Is for Narwhal on June 30th. So in June, I started this series, and this is the very last one. So you can see on here, I have the little birds to do at the top on the little rocks, and then to finish this under here. So I've got a good sized chunk of it finished. And I love it. It's been super fun to work on these. I have the only overdyed that I used was Pebble Beach, which I used in place of Stepping Stone. Yes. I didn't have Stepping Stone, so I used Pebble Beach. And other than that, except for the Floss, I used the B5200 Floss thread in place of the regular B5200. But other than that, I used the called for DMCs. So cute. It has been a fabulous series to stitch. Kathy Haberman, Hands-On Design, her tutorial on how to finish them is spot on. I used the Chantel's 141. Those are where the little boards came from that I finished them on. And that's the way Kathy designed them, is to be finished on this here. And you can see them behind the picture here. So that little snowflake covered piece is a wood board. I have loved every stinking stitch of these. So here is the one that I finished this week that I did not get FFO'd. Is Penguin Pear. Yeah. Okay, Penguin Pear here. I finished it. I don't know that I had started it. See where I was last. So I was working on this one in Flosstube 205. So the last Flosstube y'all saw, I was working on this one. Since then, I finished it. I did not get it FFO'd yet. So here we go. So I will FFO these two together, and then I'll show you the other ones that I FFO'd because I did these FFOs this week too. So this is Penguin Pear. It's on Star Sapphire 32 count, I believe. It calls for Polar Plunge by Stephanie. 32 count, yeah. So this is 32 count Star Sapphire. You can see the piece by Fabrics by Stephanie has a little more like tealish aqua in it. It's super cute. I love it. But they're so adorable. I have loved stitching every one of these. They're so, so cute. So I encourage anybody that is looking for a Christmas series for next year, that's a good one. The N is for Narwhal is, that one was for, all of the proceeds for it went to Special Olympics. So there was Penguin Pear, Wally the Walrus, Whale Hello There, and then we just looked at Puffin Party. So 1, 2, 3, 4, who am I missing in my stack here? Puffy Penguin Wally, Narwhal, Polar Bear Keep. Where's my Polar Bear? Oh, here it is. Polar Bear Peak. So I have loved all of these. And then here's the N is for Narwhal. It was a PDF download only. And I have loved every minute of these. So fun. So now I just have to FFO the penguin pair. And then I will finish Puffin Party and FFO these two together, because I'm fixing to show you the others that are FFO'd. I think I'd already done 1 or 2, and I did 2, and then I had to put the ribbons on them. I may not have had the ribbons on. So we have AM 1918. And we have Puffin Party. My finish this week was Penguin Pair. And then FFOs were, well, hello there. And Wally the Walrus. I think the other 2 I had already FFO'd. So, this one was the first one that I did in FFO'd, was N is for Narwhal. So cute. And then I did Polar Bear Peak. I think I had just not put the ribbons on it, but I had done the back and everything. And if you follow Kathy's tutorial, it just goes smooth as it could go. This is Wally the Walrus. He's so adorable. These are just so cute. And then here is, well, hello there. It has the little orca on there. I love, love, love it. And I put my initials and the year are tiny down the bottom over 1, just back stitched. This Santa was a sweet gift, and I FFO'd him for my tree. I took him out, remember to grab him this morning so I could show him on my Noah tree. So my Noah tree is getting to have a little bit more action on it also. Also, as I finished, I did these and finished them all ahead. So I went ahead and painted them. I showed y'all this once before, but I'll show you again. These are the boards that came from Chantel's 141. Okay, they were just wood colored, but Kathy tells you what paint to paint them, and then what paper to get to put on them. So I went ahead and did all my boards like this and have them in here, okay? Then there was a template. This is the template to put your stitched pieces on. I went ahead and cut them on my sticky board and put batting on top, so they're ready. So whenever I get ready to FFO them, I just have to lace them onto this, put the rickrack on, and you know, where Houston, where it go. So I have my ribbon that I use for the bow. Here is in here, this, and there is the rickrack, and there are the 2 bells. So everything I need to finish these is in here together. I don't have to go hunting or looking for them. Here they are. And I love them. So that has been a really great way just to do those and have them done. Not sure what my light is doing, something could do. Or else I'm having mini strokes, one or the other. My light is flashing just a little bit, or I'm having mini strokes, and y'all don't have to tell me which one it is, okay? Ignorance is bliss at this age, right? Ignorance is bliss. Okay, we did that, we did that, we did that. Christmas cards and Happy Mail. I'm just gonna flash these up. Okay, look at this one of Daleen and Maisie. I love this. Hello, Daleen. I'm just gonna flash these up real quick so y'all can see y'all's beautiful cards. From Sally. Thank y'all for these. They make me so happy. From Joyce with a little fox. From Debbie. Hello. Thank y'all so much. These make me so happy. From Norma. I love the buffalo trees. Oh, this one. Okay, if y'all don't know me, y'all know I am a Mary Engelbrett fan from way back. She used to have a magazine that I loved. That's where my granola recipe comes from. And so she has this adorable Santa with the Believe, which I love. And I don't know if I always say, is it Engelbrett? I don't know. I probably say it wrong, but I love the card. Heather and Lynn Ellis, way up there in Canada. And Joyce is up in Canada also. And yeah, look, polar bear, so cute. These are some friends that we went to that are the same age as my daughter. Brandon and his wife and kids. This is from, Deborah, the Shingle Spring Stitcher. Love the little penguins. These are two of the little boys. This one of them, the older one, is in my class. So cute. And this is two of the sweet girls in my class. Well, the older one, the little sister is not in my class. She's in a younger class. So I have those cards here. I had my anniversary on the 15th. James's birthday was the 12th. I had my anniversary on the 15th. He got me a Brenda Gant cookbook, her second one. I missed her first one, which I'm still sad about. And then he got me a Kindle Paperwhite. My old Kindle I read on forever, and it finally died about a year ago. And then I played with the iPad. I do not like reading on the iPad because it is heavy. It is so heavy. So I don't like reading on it, even though it's good. I mean, it's a good size. I don't like reading on a phone. I don't like reading like this, right? But so I was excited about my Kindle, about my Paperwhite. I really was. I won't lie. And I have not got questions. I didn't do questions and comments. I'll get all those caught up before next time. But then Happy Mail here. Okay, this is from my friend in South Dakota that we all opened she sent us little tea towels, but she also sent me this little card, and she made these adorable little hats. She said she made them for her tree, and they are so cute, so stinking cute. Green and white is the color of the school team here. So I graduated from school, our color was green and white. So I love this. So that's from Lisa, my friend Lisa. And then, y'all want to talk about fangirling. I had the package in the mail from Krista. And y'all know Krista is Just Stitching, and she does reproduction samplers and things. And they're gorgeous, and I've done several of hers. And she sent me this beautiful kitty cat card. And then I have these stacked here, so I tied this together so I wouldn't have to rummage around. This beautiful purple velvet strawberry. It's so beautiful. So thank you, Krista. And I was so excited. And she said, maybe our paths will cross in the world soon. I would love that. I would love that. She is a genius in doing those beautiful samplers. So that was like, wow. This is from, this one's from Christina. This one's from Christina. Merry Christmas, Christina. With our beautiful, this looked like the Jingle Ball shoe to me, and I'm trying to figure out how to show it without showing your, okay. This looked like the Jingle Ball shoe to me. I loved it. Beautiful shoe. And then I have not seen this, and y'all know I've used Bestitch Me fabric before, and I loved it. But somehow I have missed that they had started some hand-dyed silk. And that is beautiful. It's called Phoenix by Bestitch Me. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm thinking that will be a beautiful summer stitch with those colors on there. You could do a long dog sampler in one of those, and that would just be wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see here. I've got, this is from Cindy. She sent me this beautiful card. And then she sent me this, and she says, I love to stitch, but I hate to finish. And I think there are probably a lot of people that way. But this is so cute. Look at him. He is adorable. So he will be finished into an ornament to go on my tree over here. Y'all can see over here, I forgot to say. This one is, oh, am I smart enough to have written on the back? No, I'm not. We've talked about this 50 gajillion times. I stitched in an 07, and it'll come back to me at some point. This one was out of one of the Just Cross Stitch magazines in 02. This one was in 07. This one is Brenda Gervais, Santa, who I adore. He is so beautiful. That is Frosted Pumpkin with a little Santa sampler. He was in one of the like Christmas editions of Just Cross Stitch. That's the Drawn Thread Winter Welcome over there. And then on this one I have stockings, and they're mainly out of the Just Cross Stitch magazines. On here there's some birds. He goes, that little Santa right there goes on a box, but I haven't got the box finished yet. So before I forget to say, so he will get finished. So thank you, Cindy. He will get finished and get on thing. And then did y'all do the Jingle Ball? I signed up for the Jingle Ball. I got to watch a little bit of the Jingle Ball, and I loved it. And did y'all see Teresa do her accelerated painting? Like, you know, she made a painting, but they sped it up so, you know, you could watch her do it. It was fascinating, and I loved it. But I got to have Catch, so I didn't get to watch it live. So it's still, you have a month to watch it, so I will hopefully get to watch it some this weekend and next week and get all caught up and everything before the time. This is beautiful. It's from Debbie. She sent me this beautiful, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And that is like an embossed, like, you know what I'm saying? You can feel the design on there. It's gorgeous. Beautiful card from Debbie. And then she sends me 3 Noahs. And so here is Noah at Sea. Vintage Noahs that I've got to stitch now because I love all my Noahs. And then this is, that one says it is Noah at Sea by Homespun Elegance, which is Sandra Sullivan. And so you can probably still get them from her because I know she still designs. This is by Jane Monroe. Noah went fishing under the rainbow. When Noah went to fishing, the fish he caught were few. For the worms he used for bait, they numbered only 2, which is hilarious. Love it. And then this one, I had never ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Mrs. Noah's Needle by Stitching Yard Designs in Springfield, Missouri. 40 days, 40 nights, Miss Noah plied her needle. I love this. So thank you so much, Debbie. That was a fun surprise to, y'all, these were all fun surprises to get. Y'all are so sweet to always think of me and be nice to me. Even when I have a terrible haircut. Y'all, this haircut. Oh, I'm telling you, it is something else. Now, this is from Karen Barnes, and Karen's up in Tulsa. So she is not far from me. One day I'm gonna make it up there to see her. And look at this. This is the coolest card. And we go make fancy cards. I mean, we go make fancy cards all the time. But man, this is next level. How beautiful is that with that herringbone, the 2-color green herringbone? I love that. And then this, and y'all are gonna have to hear the crunkly because I didn't open it completely last night because I didn't know if Patty would try to get it. Because I have my things this morning to show in a basket. And so I was afraid to take it out of the little thing she sent it in. But it is so cute. It's a little hanger type of a thing. And so this side has hollyberry tea, which I always look at the twinings and I miss that somehow. And so I'm probably going to fix that and take it over to Daddy's today. And then dark chocolate peppermint bark. Yes. Y'all know I love dark chocolate. So that was fabulous from Karen. But then this. Y'all, this is next level. She, I believe, lost her sister-in-law. Is that right, Karen? During the pandemic, and she stitched pandemic. The, is it Long Dog or is it Modern Folk? Do you tell me? You tell me out here. Long Dog. It's a Long Dog. It was called Pandemic, and it was stunning. And it was just gorgeous. And look at this. She made floss drops from her stitch. It has this beautiful ribbon that perfectly matches this and a little floss bling on there. But how beautiful are those? So incredible. I love it. Thank you so much, Karen. All the fun things. Like I said, I will probably have this tea. I'll probably brew this up and drink it on the way to Daddy's to go make Christmas candies and do Baby Does feet into mice. He don't have time to say his whole name, Does. He does not have time for that in his life. It's Baby Does. He is in a hurry at all times. And he has feet like me. They are as wide as they are long. So I'm curious to see his little feet compared to Catch's feet. Because Catch has like jackrabbit feet, y'all. He was out of tennis shoes here. He got here and now said, "You're going to kill me. I forgot his tennis shoes." I said, "It's okay. He can be barefoot, or I'll probably have some old ones from the girls." Well, I had a pair of shoes that Aria wore last year. Okay? Aria wore these shoes in kindergarten. And they fit Catch's little jackrabbit feet right now. So I'm really curious to see how much wider and things his feet are than Catch's. So that's going to be fun. And the whole thing has been fun doing them. Then Catch he's loved painting his hands and his feet. And he's wanted to keep doing it. So we have done more and more. I don't know if I took any pictures of him painting or not. Let's see, I'm not doing too bad today because I haven't done much stitching this week. Let's see. Oh, I can show y'all how this wretched hair that was a Todoric. Do I have ones I've been painting? Oh yeah, here he was. Here he was painting. He loved painting. And if y'all have grandbabies over, this is a cup that has a hole for a straw. You can use the ones you get from Chili's or anywhere else that have, the little, has a circle and then has an X cut in it so you can poke the straw down in there. If you just clip those off, clip those little flaps off so that you just have the little circle, or if you have some cups that just have the little circle in the lid to put the straw down in, those are great, because they can put their paintbrush down in there for water, but then if it gets tumped over, only what comes out the little straw spot is all that spills before you can snatch it up, right? So and it's also good for them to learn to put the straw in there. It's a good fine motor skill thing. He loved that, and then he Play-Doh'd. You can see him Play-Dohing here. But then y'all, look at this sweet baby. I put him down for his nap, and he's in there on my bed by Santa Claus. That Santa is on my bed every year at Christmas. And I laid him down flat, and he kind of sat up and leaned himself up against that pillow. So that was my sweet baby sleeping there with the Santa Claus. We were playing with blocks. We were having all the fun. And then he was helping me make dinner. Let's see if y'all can see here. barbecue cups is what we call them. You put the ground meat with barbecue sauce on it, and you put them on a biscuit. We used to push them down in the muffin tin, but he's not quite that level yet, so I just let him smash out the biscuits, which here again is good for his fine motor skills. And then he scooped the meat mixture out on there, and then you can put, you know, cheese on it or whatever if you want to. But you can see he was quite serious about his little job. I let them help me in the kitchen all the time. I know some people don't, you know, like, oh, it's a mess, but really, it's not. I mean, they don't, and they have to learn somewhere. Now look at this sunrise we had here this week. How beautiful is that? That was gorgeous this week. And then, let's see if I can find, oh. Here's one of the ones where you can see where my hair is wet, how truly catastrophic it was. There were places all over like that. So a sweet girl at Shadows just, you know, cut off some of the longer pieces, and she said, I can't make it right. But I said, listen, I appreciate anything you can do. Because before I went, this was the night before. Is this the night before? This may have been the night before I went. So that's, you know, how long it was. And I just wanted her to take the ends off up here to be sure they were kind of level and shave up this. And that's what I got. So, of course, my husband said, well, did you go back and ask her to fix it? I said, are you crazy? There's no way I'm letting that woman near my head again. And he said, did you go ask for your money back? I said, well, for one, it wasn't very much money because I went to your cheap haircut place, which I shouldn't have done to begin with. And two, no, I looked on their website and they don't have a refund policy for a bad haircut. So I'm out of luck. Completely out of luck. Here he is. Let me see if I can get him. Fresh out of the shower, here he is. Let's see. Him and his daddy, if I can get it to play. Oh, why can't y'all hear him? Why? Why is my volume? It's up all the way. Oh, I've hit that somehow.
Okay.
What's your name?
Cat.
Oh.
Y'all, he has been so funny. He's really started talking more, and he'll say his name, and he'll say, you know, used to he would just, you know, shug for when he wanted me. So when he came in on Wednesday, he said shoo, shoosh, shoosh. And so, but he'll still sign it. And what did we work? Oh, Grinch. The Grinch is green. So we worked on that this week. We laugh because instead of going Santa down, he goes, and his Santa's beard only has the curls at the bottom. He goes down but that's his Santa. We worked on snow. What did we say? It was snowman, I think. And then, or snow, somebody said it was snow, you know, it's like the three shapes of the snowman. So, but he got snow because he said he found that confusing because, you know, we do fire truck, and he found fire and snow confusing for a few minutes. And of course he's little and hasn't ever really experienced snow. So he had to find it on the TV and, you know, look at Frosty and look at the snow coming down, and fire goes up. Fire goes up and the snow comes down like this kind of. So we had all kind of fun talks, but he did say shug this week. So I got my Christmas present. He said shug. And then I'm sitting here talking. I also ordered things at the Jingle Ball. One of them was this from Satsuma, these mini stockings. So I can put some more little stockings on here. So cute. They're from Satsuma Street, and this was one of the things in their store. It got to me really quick because I could have shown it last week. It was here, and then I got this huge package from Petty Pin. And y'all know I'm telling y'all, I'm her star boarder. When she took me on as friend, she had no idea. She probably wished every day she'd backed out of that. Like, is there a cancellation clause on this? It's probably what she wishes all the time. But she's always fast on the computer and things. And of course, I'm not good on the computers anyway. And then she is like super fast getting on there. So she was able to get that last year's and this year's. So this was last year's Jingle Ball book. There was a few of these left. And so you can see on the back, these are so cute. I stinking love these. This Noel, I think that's Teresa's Noel, the Santa under here. I mean, these things, every one of these is so dang cute. This little girl with her braids, look at that. I mean, these are adorable. And then this is this year's cover. And then all these, the reindeer, the fox, oh my gosh, the little house, the ship with the Evs on it, little kitty cat. I mean, all these are adorable. And I thought I saw in one of these, this little reindeer, and I don't know if I can, let's see here. I'm gonna try to cover him up so you can see him. It says it's by the Blue Flower. But look at the giraffe. I don't know if y'all can see him good on the back. How stinking cute. And that is last year's. This year's has all these on here. Adorable. So she was able to snag one of both of these for us because, like I said, I am slow on the draw always. Then she sent me these beautiful little needle minders. I got this huge package with this, look at this little Sandy charm. And then these needle minders. Oh my gosh, so cute. I wish I'd had these when I ran. I could have used them also to hold my, I just realized this. Your needle minders you can use to hold your badge on maybe when you're running, when you're walking, because that is a whole other issue. You have to put the hose, you don't want to put hose in your shirt, right? But if you don't, you have to have your number on there. So there's that. These. How sweet is that? I have a little Santa and little bells. So I'm gonna put these back for. And then she sent me these, and Patty, if you put a note in here saying what these, did you make these? These are adorable. We have a friend that does kinds of things like this and makes, like she made me a Grinch ornament and stuff. But look at these floss drops, how beautiful they are. And this one even has a little deal. Of course, it has a little Santa cut out, but for you to put your little additional thread, you know, when you have some leftovers, so you can loop this through. So these are fascinating. But if you put in here what this is, Patty, I missed it. So I'll have to talk to you later about this. Then she sent me these Red Bunny sampler. I think you stitched this on your cruise, didn't you? This is adorable. And there's a lot more to it than you think. That's so cute. And I'll just show a few of these on here. This one she sent, it is free. I think she said these are free charts on the RFL website. And she says she knows I don't really like stitching Quakers, but this one is so cute. I might can make it through because it's not all. It's not all. And you can go off. You know what I'm saying? There's things in between that aren't so, but this is free on the RFL website. So you can look at it, or you can probably do that hashtag. But it is so cute. There's this one. And like I said, these are free on the RFL website. So go look at those by Susan Ake. They are so cute. and download those and stitch them. They are adorable. She always tries to send things for us to see and do. This is she sent me some fabric, a floss card, beautiful fabric, which I think will go with this, Cat Lovers. And I have most of these out of the plastic so you can see. Isn't that sweet? And she and I both love kitty cats. This piece of fabric is beautiful. Isn't that pretty? 36 count even weave. And this says it is by, it's by Teresa. I started saying, isn't this Teresa's? I promise to keep needlework in my hoop and try with all my heart to stitch daily. And I love it. I love that. And then the piece de resistance. Look at this. Amazing. And here's what else is amazing. I don't have any Christmas ones. As strange as that is. So I can put my Christmas stitches in here and stitch on them throughout the year, next year. So thank you, Patty, for all this funness. There's other charts here, but I'm getting close to running over, so we'll try to wrap it up on here. She's always so sweet and takes such sweet care of me. So thank you so much, everybody who thought of me and sent me all nice things and cards and wishes and all this. I will hopefully get to the mail today. I tried to go, I didn't have everything I wanted to get done yesterday when I ran to town before I ate with my cousins. I got to eat with them, which was fun. You know, your cousins are your first friends if you're me, because I was the oldest. You know, my sister's younger than me. And so I didn't, you know, they were my first friends. That was who I played with, you know, and all. So that part was, and we've stayed friends and stayed in touch, and I'm dropping everything. And so that part is wonderful. So that was super sweet to get to have lunch with them, and we just exchanged some chocolates and little ornament and things, and ate together and visited. One of them has lost both their parents. One of them has lost one, and I, of course, have got lucky thus far and still have both of mine. So we, you know, we discussed how that is so hard and stuff sometimes. So the holidays can be hard. Do what you have to do for self-care. If that means hide in the bathroom when you're at your grandma's, just have some quiet time, that's okay too. That's okay too. Do what you gotta do to get through the holidays. Because it can be a lot. We're not used to anymore having that many people around. You know, people move off, we live far from each other and stuff. So do what you gotta do to make it through the holiday, but also enjoy and appreciate. And I'll tell you something that I'm going to try. We have a thread that has like, and it's on Messenger. It's a Messenger thread, and we have like the cousins and second cousins, like we're all on there. And so, you know, we can kind of, when something happens to one of the elders, you know, we can kind of let everybody know and stuff. But I am going to send a note out on there, and I'm going to see if we can't all get on there, and at some point on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, raise a toast to friends and family, and then at least we can kind of lay eyes on each other, you know, because some people don't live close anymore and we don't get to see each other. And so maybe do something like that if you're kind of far from everybody and all. Just get your little thread going with friends or family and raise a toast and say, you know, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever you celebrate, that's fine with me. I know there's Hanukkah this time of year, there's Kwanzaa this time of year, there's so many holidays, and solstice, whatever you do, just do it and enjoy it, and don't let anybody harsh your roll. Have a Merry Christmas, have happy holidays, whatever it is you separate, and enjoy your stitching, enjoy your family and friends, and I will see y'all next Friday. Bye.